Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So it is now day 2 of our Celeb week. I'm currently doing a first impression on this foundation, which is the Lancome Cushion Compact, and this will be up next week. So today, for today's look, I'm going to be doing this beautiful smoky dark eye. This is Olivia Culpo. She is beautiful, and yeah, this is the look we're going for today. She's looking just luminous. We got a nice nude lip, dark eye, and yeah, so let's jump straight into it. First things I'm gonna do my eyes first, just in case there's any fallout or anything, so we can cover it up with concealer. And so I'm gonna prime my lids, and to do that I'm going to use Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is the shade Fair 15, and I'm just gonna put this on my lids. Oh, right in the eyeball. Oh god, that hurt, I'm not gonna lie. Beautiful. And now we're going to set the lids, and I'm gonna just use this powder that is in my hand because it is in my hand, which is the Maybelline Super Stay powder. This is the shade Porcelain. I'm just gonna put that all over the lid, all the way from my lash line up to the brow bone. So now her eyeshadow is looking pretty neutral. So I think what I'm gonna take is my Naked Decay Basics palette, and this is a Beau Gaussis tapered blending brush. I'm gonna go in with the shade Naked 2, which is just kind of a taupey light brown, and I'm gonna begin sweeping that through my crease. Takes it up kind of high towards her eyebrow, so we're gonna go in this kind of a V'd out shape. I like to hold my brush at the end to give me a really light hand whenever I go in with my transition color. And I like to just do windshield wiper motions, and then after it's blended nicely, I'll just go in with some circular motions just to make sure it's really nice and blended out. I'm going to go with a little bit more of that, and I like to go in with this nice light brown shade first because it makes blending out all of our darker shadows easier whenever we get to those. So next shade I'm going to go into is Faint, which is this deeper brown right here, and I'm just going to pretty much do the exact same thing. I'm going to try to keep this shade a little bit lower, and I'm going in really light-handed at first, but I am going to build this shade up a little bit because hers is pretty deep. I've got that built up a little bit. I'm going to go in with a clean blending brush. This one is by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and just run all over everything. And the next shade I'm going to go in with, for my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, I'm going to dip into Cypress Umber, which is this warmer, darker shade. Just continuing on the same brush. And I'm just going to put that a little bit lower than the shades before. And I'm going to kind of keep that into the outer V. Back with this clean brush, just going to blend that all out because that was a little bit more intense than I intended. For the lid color, I can't really tell what she has on her lid. It looks like it's a little bit darker on the outer half and then a lighter, more shimmery color on the inner half. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shade Antique Bronze, also from my Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia, and I'm going to put that on the outer half. I'm just going to use my finger. It's not like a shimmery color, but it's not like a flat matte either. It's like got a little bit of a sheen to it. So we're gonna just stick that. It's got a couple of gold little flecks in there. Okay, and then I'm gonna go blend over that again with this Anastasia brush. We're gonna go in with this flat shader in the shade Primavera. Actually, let's do a mix of Primavera and Vermeer. I'm gonna stick that on the inner corner and the inner half. And just blend these two shades together. Or blend these shimmery light shades and the darker. And to blend that all together, I'm just gonna use the edge of this brush and just kind of run it over the edges and then over the crease a little bit more. Okay, and then that's our upper crease. I'm pretty much done, our upper lid. Let me try to see if I can find my black eyeliner. So I'm just gonna smudge this on my upper lash line. Oh, this is the Lancome, the Khol in the shade 602 Black Ebony. I'm just gonna run this all along, and then I'm gonna try to take it on my upper waterline right in the inner corner. And so now to wing it out, I'm gonna use this flat shader brush, and I'm just gonna smudge over everything and then just flick it out right in the edges. Smudge it out into a little flick. Alright, so now we're gonna load up on the mascara. I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Colossal Big Shot of mascara and put this all over my lashes. There is that. And so now, for my lashes, I'm gonna take these are Ardell wispies. Quickly apply these off camera and I'll be right back and we'll finish up everything else. Be right back. Alright, lashes are on, and so now we can move on to the rest of the face. So I'm gonna go in with my concealer. Obviously Olivia Culpo does not have dark circles, so I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Sand. Try not to put the product directly under my eyeball because that can make me look a bit crepey. So I'm gonna blend that out with my beauty blender. And clean up the edge over here. That can really change the look. Man, where is it? Okay. Excuse me. And now I'm gonna just apply this to my forehead, down the nose, and on the chin. And then blend that out with my beauty blender as well. I'm going to go in and set all my concealer with my Ben 9 Neutral Set colorless powder. And this will just mattify us, set us, and keep us looking snatched all day. I'm just going to set the areas that I concealed because her skin is looking really luminous, and so I don't want to take all of the natural luminosity out of my skin. And so we're just going to snatch that real quick. So now we're all set and going to move on to some bronzer. And she's looking pretty bronzy. And her cheekbones are naturally cut as hell, but she's not looking too contoured. So we're just gonna go in. This is my Ciate London Bamboo Bronzer in the shade Palm Island. I'm just gonna lightly bronze up my skin with this. So now to just, you know, contour a little bit, I'm going to take my Bronze Booster by Physicians Formula. This is the shade Medium to Dark. And I'm just going to put that in pretty much the same areas, but just not blend it out as much. And just keep it kind of in the smaller areas. And then there we go. So now for blush, she does look like she has a pretty pinky blush on. So let's go in with this Manakadar Beauty blush. This is the shade Paradise. This is a really pretty, just pinky blush. Okay, so now we got some blush on. Let's do some highlight. So I'm using the Mica Beauty Cosmetics highlight in the shade number 03. This is the only one I have right now. It's not my favorite. I just think it's too messy because it's like a loose powder. It gets everywhere. It's all over my finger. But I'm just gonna lightly highlight. I can't tell. She doesn't really look like she has on any sort of extreme highlighter. She just looks like she has an all over luminosity, so I'm just going to take a tiny bit of that and honestly just rub it all over my face. That's where we're at right now. We're just going to put a little bit more of that right on the little cube. And let's just put a little bit more of that right on the tip. Okay, so now let's move on to doing the under eyes. So I'm gonna go back in with this eyeliner again, and I'm gonna put that in my waterline, which I'm gonna do off camera because there's no way that I'm gonna be able to do that on camera. So I will be right back. I took that all the way from like the outer all the way to the inner of the waterline. And so now on this is a Vermeer brush. It's got like this nice little dome shape. I'm gonna actually go into my bronzer that I use, my Ciate bronzer, load up a bit of that, and run this on the under eye. I'm gonna go back into my Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, and I'm gonna take this black shade, which is called Crave. I'm gonna take that right on the tip of this brush and put it onto the outer corner into about halfway. And then I'm gonna go in with this blending brush. I'm just gonna blend those together a little bit. Alright, and then I'm gonna do some mascara on the lower lashes. Load them up. Oh, get it all over your face. That's highly recommend that. Okay, and I'm gonna quickly do my eyebrows off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, eyebrows are on, and so now the last thing that we have to do, I think, is the lip color. So for the lips, I'm going to go in with here's my lipstick. This is the Lancome Color Design lipstick in the shade B-List. I'm just gonna put this all over. This is a bit peachier than her lip that she had on, but it's pretty much the best I can do. And then this is the final look. I feel like mine didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it. Hers is a bit more warm tone and mine's a bit cooler, but yeah, overall I think that it looks pretty similar. Kind of made it my own with the colors, but yeah, so this is the finished look. I hope everyone, let me show you her just because she's beautiful. I hope everyone enjoyed this little makeup tutorial. If you did, then don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm not sure if I said that already. I kind of feel like I did. But anyways, yeah, and stay tuned so you can catch tomorrow's celebrity inspired makeup look. Yeah, so bye, see you guys tomorrow.